Hey guys, look at this! I got my first visitor! So it's kind of funny because I just uploaded the first video today, and you might be like, wait, what, Jesse? There's already been like 18 videos since then. But I recorded like 18 videos before the first one went live, and now we got Craig over here. Craig does seem to be a little AFK, I'm not sure why. Not hungry though. They named themselves Eve not by accident, and I told them they could like, record a message or something, and I would bury them and things. They are wearing some of the outfits that I prepared. Hi, this is Craig. Jesse gave me a warm welcome, and I'm excited for. Oh no, you can't type much. You'll just have to hang out a little longer. You'll just have to hang out a little longer. I don't know what we're gonna do. What to do? I don't want you to be bored, but simultaneously we can't progress unless we record something. We'll need help gathering things? Maybe, but there's only one horse. Maybe we can start working on a wagon together? Okay, we got some branches already. It's been a while since I made a wagon. Oh, I gotta tell him. I'm recording now, by the way. So people can make it along with us. I'll get nails. Hi everyone, it's Craig. Craig is here. And if you're like, Craig, is that the same Craig from Rooster's videos? Yeah. Craig is now my, is my partner in crime in the videos. So yeah, I will gather curved branches for reals. Okay. And I'm going to take a horse and look for some nails. So let's do that. Also, Craig needs a backpack because one, backpacks are heat, so I'll take a backpack for Craig. And let's look at what we got. So we can easily make more nails. Now, if you're gonna make a wagon, you need a full bowl of nails, if I'm not mistaken. Because you need nails for every wheel, which is 4 wheels, and you need nails for the big, how to call it, carts. It's different carts than this. It's going to be so much bigger than this horse. But yeah, we just got to get all the ingredients together. So let's see if I have the chisel here. I might have moved it. Oh, it's over here at the top. That's good. So to make nails, I have already shown you guys how to do this before. You put a steel chisel in wrought iron, you hit it with a hammer, and that needs to be a steel smithing hammer as well. Then you have a full pile of nails. Now the easiest way to move it is just take a bowl, hit it, and it will all be in there. You can move the nails one by one, but it's sort of annoying, right? So we don't do that. And let's move this to over here. We're probably gonna make it over here. Backpack for you. They are fast and they're already gone, but they're gathering the branches now. What do I need to eat? There's so much food I can still eat. Let's just go and eat some of these pies. And we can always make more pies in between videos. Also, another few things, I have been keeping an eye on these bees, but yeah, we're not getting lucky looking at bees again. They failed to bring me honey. Oh, let's do what you proposed. Let's make a property fence. So, Craig had a great idea. He said, like, if you're not getting any honey, we need to get a property fence. So the property fence, let's see, property. I think it's called property fence. No, this is something else. No, this is just showing something else. Fence? It's the wrong fence. What is the name? Not really. Not really. So how I do slash happy all the time. So Craig is doing pog/pog. So you can emote as well, by the way. See, Craig is teaching you guys so many things. There's cry. Ooh is one of my favorites. Happy is one of my favorites. I also like please. Please is very cute. You get these big eyes. Just press escape and a list will show all the emotes. That's right. So the emotion commands over here, those are the ones that you need. So there's a lot of fun ones in here. So yeah. Okay. So the property fence is basically if you use a knife on a straight branch. It's primitive fence twigs. Okay. The thing is, property fence is how we would call it in 1 Hour 1 Life, and that is why I'm calling it such. So what I'm doing is I'm making like a pen shape. And I'm doing it over here. Should I move this? In the corner of the pen, maybe. And then we're also doing it over here. And if we do this, then they are sort of stuck in that area. I could also do it like over here. And that would make it a tiny little square. And to put this down, I hold Control right click. This is kind of hard. You can always swap it out with an item on the floor if you're struggling. That's what I recommend, swapping. And now we need a round stone. Round stone. We don't need that one because the bees are biome locked, but it makes it prettier by adding that one corner. They can't escape in that specific area. So let's see if I can find a stone. Also, we need to come and pick some cotton before we continue with the wagon. I got one. Oh, you got one too? Let's do it. Help me. Yeah. Okay. So Craig is doing some. I'm doing some. You just hit it once? Where's the gate? Oh. Oh. How do we make a gate out of this? Good idea. Lol. I forgot. I didn't add a gate. I'm an idiot. Okay, so there we go. We're fencing them all in. Ooh, I fenced. Did I fence him in? No, you can still move, right? You can still move, right? Yeah, okay. So what we are doing now, we are forcing these bees to stay in this little biome, which increases our odds of just fertilizing anything, or getting honey into anything, because they just keep on escaping and going the other way. And then I'm like, hey, come back, just give me honey, but they don't do that. Okay. Take horse for more, go to the kitchen. Eat rice. We'll make more. There you go. He doesn't need to worry. He's helping out. He's helping a hand, so we're all good. So yeah, you might be like, Jesse, you said you were gonna make a wagon. Why are you picking cotton? You can't leave cotton on here. It despawns in an hour, and we do not want the cotton to despawn, so we're planting it here. More curved? How much do we need? I always forget. So we can let's make a wheel. Let's make a wheel. Just one. So if I'm not mistaken, is it 3 straight and 4 curved? So I think I forgot as well. I think it's 3 and then a 4 curved, I think. Let's see. It does go on there. And then flywheel? Wrong wheel? Did I make the wrong wheel? Did I make a... Okay, I made a mistake, guys. Okay, this is a wheel. Not bad, though. We can make another spinning wheel. For the sheep. So I don't mind. Okay, so, how many straight branches do we need? Is it 4? 4 straight branches? Let's double check. Is it 6? Oh, it's so many, maybe. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think it's more. I think 6. Dear Lord, Dear Lord, that's like all my straight wood. Oh. Okay, and then more curves. I'll gather. You prepare 4 stacks of straight branches. Or you prepare 4 stacks. Well, for the other wheels. You do that. Okay, just giving Greg a job because he doesn't have a horse and the green biome is so far away. So we're going to go and get more. And the funny thing is, you might be like, how did Craig show up? Did you ask him? And I was like, no, I didn't ask him. But I saw an unnamed stranger was dying while I was checking for honey. So I went to the vault and I saw that Craig was standing inside my vault naked. And I was like, hey, who's you? And they were like, oh, it's me, it's Craig. And I was like, oh, Craig, come on in. So I opened the door for Craig, because I know Craig. He's been leaving comments on my videos forever. And we have played so much in the River Family. And you might be like, the River Family? I've got an entire playlist on the River Family. The River Family was in July and August, and it broke the record for the longest surviving family in 2 hours one life ever. So yeah, we did play that. We did play there together, and we also played a lot with Rooster, who I haven't seen in a bit. I think Rooster is swamped in work probably, as one is when one is a hardworking person. And holidays are over now, so but it's nice that Craig is still here and I can still play with Craig. I'm also wondering, can I add even more wood to my horse cart? What do you guys think? There is maybe a trick. If you do 2 shafts and then this, a pump beam kit, yeah, I can get even more wood going in this tiny horse cart. So that means that, like, there's 24 wood if I do this. The curved branches and the straight ones. So I will be able to carry even more to Craig. It saves me another trip. So we're just gonna grab as much as we can, and as you can see, there are a lot of maples in this biome compared to mine. But that's also why I want more honey. If I have honey, I can grow my own maple trees. I don't need to wait for, I don't have to come here all the time if I need some wood. And my biome will be more beautiful by the time I'm done with it. That is one of my goals for the town, to just make my town more beautiful. Also, let's just take a lemon for me, and let's also take a lemon for Craig. There we go. He can have another lemon. I could put up a bee box in this tiny biome, but I don't feel that I'm here enough. I don't know if it's gonna be useful. We have a better pen situation now that we put the primitive fence around it. Something I didn't say about that primitive fence, it disappears after 2 hours. So I'm hopeful that in 2 hours or so, I will have what I need, and after that, it's just gonna disappear. Ta-da! So much more. Almost enough, I think, but maybe not quite. So, and then we add 4 of these to each one. I don't know if it's enough that I brought. Did I bring enough? Oh. And I'm also glad that I brought some extras. 2 more. Will you hammer? Oh, Craig is now hammering them into wheels, and you can see the difference, right, between those wheels. These are a little bit bigger, and that's absolutely fine. And I need to get 2 more curved branches, and they're right over here. Back we go. Craig said he liked the animal pens. He said he thought they looked cute. Oh yeah. I have a gift. It's a lemon. There we go. All right, so the next bit requires some bud logs. Now I used most bud logs, I think, for the honey farm, right? Let me just double check. Yep, this area looks pretty devoid of bud logs. But I can just grab the axe over here, and we can chop some trees that are closer to where we are working. We only need about 4 bud logs. Oh wow. You chopping wood? Nice. I can get a little bit too. So, there we go. 4 should be enough. I'll get throw and mallet. And we're going to make some not buttlogs, some planks out of it. So, throw and mallet. Let's see, throw is over here. Oh no, did I run out of mallets? No, it's right here. It's right here, guys. No worries, we got throw and mallet. Also, I haven't made any of the tools in steel yet. I kind of wanted to take you along for it. Go ahead. We know how to make boards. We're just letting Craig do some of the work now. Also, I'm hungry, so I need to eat some pies. And we are getting very low on yums, but that's a problem for later, maybe. So we'll deal with that later. Okay. So we need 4 rubber. Okay, and now the thing, also what the next part is, we basically hammer this bit. Look, 2 boards together, hammer and nails, makes this really big wagon panel. And we do that 2 times. Then you combine the 2, and you add this thing. Then you add 4 wheels, but I think you need to add them 2 by 2. And we can already hammer this into a hand cart or a hand wagon. Woo! But this will not go on a horse because it doesn't have rubber wheels. So now for the rubber wheels. I wonder how many buckets I got. If you wish, feel free to make some pies while you wait. Okay, just, you know, it's kind of easy having Craig around here. Craig knows how to play the game. Craig is not like, it's not like he's been playing the game for years, I don't think. But he does know basically all the basic recipes. I don't think the video series I'm doing is super useful for Craig, because he knows how to do most of the things already. But it's still nice that he was watching and that he came for a visit. I am distracted, so I was looking for buckets for the rubber, and I'm just gonna take this bucket here and leave some bowls of water there. I'll also need at least 4 bowls for palm kernels. And we've made rubber before, so this is nothing new. And since Greg is going to be cooking, I'm going to hand him the palm kernels so he can roast them in the oven. And then I will go for rubber and such. If I can find more buckets, there's 1 more bucket. If you can roast the palm kernels too, that would be great. I just brought them. So, there's that. There's that. There's that. We need to leave 1 bucket of water there for him, because he needs water, and I can take 2 of them with me. For the rubber itself, I do have a bucket of dung and an empty bucket here, so there's 3 buckets. Do I need to make 1 more? We got honey! We got honey! We got honey! Oh my god! It worked! It worked! The fence worked! Making it small did the thing that nothing else could do. And we got lemons! Okay, so now the lemons, we're gonna pick them. Because if we don't pick the lemons, the tree will never be flowering. And if the tree will never be flowering, then the tree will not be a reason we are getting honey. Then the milkweed can still give some honey, but that's a very small chance. And because I also want this particular thing to give us honey, I will just leave this one on the floor. And that's going to be for another video in the future, where we will do more with honey. Yay! And we're just gonna keep collecting that honey, cutting it out with a knife out of the box. And I will still go in more detail on that in one of the next videos. And I've got so many videos on my page about honey. Like, I'm constantly, I love working with honey. So whenever I'm in a town, I make honey farms and I make flowers and things like that. And I'm always processing honey and such. So if you haven't, you know, if you haven't watched my old videos, if you go through those, you will learn about honey. One way or the other. Everyone leaves my channel a honey expert by the time they're done. Also, I got some bananas for Craig, so he can have some bananas too. Yeah, I'm not sure what Craig is doing. Oh, he might be gathering some stuff. Do we still have carrots, or did I use all of them? Oh, we have like 1 carrot. Wow, that's great. Got 1 carrot for Craig. Only 1 carrot. We're so poor. We're so poor. 2 carrots. 2 carrots. So poor. Okay. I will eat more food though. Let's go grab this stuff, but I'm also going to take a bowl. And we're gonna fill those 3 buckets with sulfur once they're done. So this, as you learned in the rubber video, the latex that's in the buckets needs to solidify. It needs to get a little harder, which will happen in a second anyway. So we just have to wait a little bit for that to grow harder, and then we can just add 3 bowls of this stuff to it. Oh, did I? No, we can shape the wheels still. I don't think we're having an issue. Sorry, I was just thinking like, oh, did I screw us over? Because we need to shape up the wheel to shape the rubber, but I think we're good. I don't think it's a problem. So let's just go and leave these over here. And I think we might be able to make 3 wheels already. I don't know what Craig's doing currently, and it's sort of okay. He has been working on a few of the pies. We've got 3 different pies. We've got rabbit, berry, and carrot. So now we need anything that's a combination of 2. Also, this is sort of useless because I wasn't making this. Let's move this beef out of the way for a second. And let's move this beef in here. And there's still beef over there as well that we could cook. And yes, I am being very economical and efficient with, you know, what I light up and things like that. I don't want to be lighting up the oven 5 times to cook something that I could use, you know, that I could cook in like 1 time instead. So yeah, that's why I do what I do. And I'm gonna use this as kindling because we still have this hatchet here. And I grew more. Oh, yay. Using bone meal probably. Just grab a little bit more wood. I'm so happy that we got some honey at last. Oh, that's so great. I'm really thrilled about that. Alright, so how do we make a fire here? If you guys haven't forgotten, kindling first, juniper on top, flint and steel, that's in the smithy because that's where we make most of our fires. So we could make another flint and steel, honestly. Just take flint, and here is the flint, and then add the steel. Or it's the other way around, isn't it? I don't even know what way it is. That's how fast I'm doing it. I do it automatically, but then when you start thinking about it, it's like, how does one do this? I forgot. We do need a branch. Oh, I see it. It's up there. I was just blind. Okay. I do 4 rubber. You cook your pies. Do I have everything with me for pies? I think I do. I have some water here. Is that enough? It's actually not enough water for the pies. Oh well, it's fine. We can just cook some meat if we run out. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3. There. The fire's out now. That one didn't get done. That's okay. I just need more water. I'll get more water. And we still, yeah, we also still need a bucket of rubber too, so it's all good. And this well is starting to run a little low as well, but that's okay, because once it runs out, I'll show you guys how to make it a better well. Because I haven't upgraded a single well yet, they're all like this. And then we add these. And then we add this as well. And then we use the little sticks. And yeah, he's already shaping it. It works. So what you do to shape it, you touch the wagon. There we go. And we touch this one too. There we go. We need one more bucket. Be right back. So, taking a bucket, taking a bowl, because we need the latex too. And shutting it. Putting that on there. And we're going back to the sulfur spring, which is in the desert above us. And this is why it's so handy that we have like 3 of these. I've never used all of them at the same time, because we've never had to make that much rubber. So it's pretty ideal if you ask me. And we're going back here, and we're almost done with this this rubber. Oh, I forgot the not my latex. No. I was like, wait, I'm missing something. What's missing to make rubber? Well, we do need some latex, of course. Just standing here, watching my life tick by before my eyes. But it's fine. Even glad. Oh, I said I'm glad to Craig at some point, and Craig says I'm not or something. I can't remember what he said, but he was like, I'm not whatever. And his name is Eve Not now, and I'm Eve Glad. Stupid Eve names. I never really explained that, did I? How you name yourself, but basically to name yourself, you just say I'm, and then whatever. I usually would say I'm Jesse or something, but in this case, I completely forgot what to say. So, yep, that wasn't great, but it is what it is. We need to wait a little bit. Okay, let's go. Let's go! And while we wait, put that over here. Also a bowl of water. And we are just waiting to get this going. We're gonna try and cook all of this before the fire runs out. So, he's doing it super fast. Oh, look at that! Super fast! Wow! Faster than lightning. Wow. Let's go. And I'm just gonna cook these. There we go. More food. Yay. So much beef. Such a beefy oven. I see, yeah. Okay, cool. So, how do we add all of this? You can add 2 by 2. And then, ta-da! Can you make the saddle and bridle? I go grab another horse. So saddle and bridle, we've already done that. We've got all the leather here. Go back to the horse video if you're like, how do we do that? You only need about 3 leathers, so we definitely have enough. I need to grab a lasso, so for making a lasso, I just use 2 cotton to make 2 ropes and combine it, and that's everything I need. I am a little hungry, so I don't know what kind of food is waiting for me around here. I could eat a wild carrot or a goose. Oh, I still have some popcorn here. I'm gonna eat that popcorn that I made a few lives ago. There, it came in handy. And now we're going to go to this biome and check if there's more horses. And I thought there were 2 horses in this biome. And it's sort of okay if we just have 2 horses. Oh, look, here he is. Now, if I wanted to breed this horse, I would give him a full basket of apples. But we do not have any apple trees in our biome, so I can't feed him a basket of apples. And I'm sort of okay with it because I usually don't have visitors. I usually don't have other people with me. So, you know, 2 horses is probably good for me and whoever joins whenever. It was such a coincidence that I ran into Craig because I haven't played all day, and then the 10 minutes that I'm online, he shows up. Woo! Oh, there it is. So we have the saddle. Add that first. Yes. Yes, Craig. We added the bridle as well, and now we're waiting for Craig to finish typing. It's not the fastest typer, but he does have something to say. Did you know that you can swap the... Yes! Yes, I did know that. We demonstrate. We demonstrate. Come. Yeah, let's demonstrate that here. So if you're like, I want to upgrade my horse to a wagon, you just swap it like that. And now that one has a wagon. You don't have to. You can also just add it to the horse immediately. And then you have a wagon. And the good thing about this wagon is I can now go and get more of these stones. You can load 8 massive stones in a wagon like this one. It's a very good horse to have, but it's slower. Race you to the smithy. So let's see. If we do a race to the smithy, first to touch newcomer. Show the pros and cons. Yes. 3, 2, oh, go. See, so Craig is going, and Craig is. Oh, he's actually stopping. He's not. He wasn't moving in one go. I touched it first, I feel, but he went around it. So yeah, you are faster. You are faster. And then when it comes to, yeah, flat stones is another great thing. So Craig is showing you can't put flat stones in this horse unless you do it one by one. But in this horse, I can just do all of the flat stones at once. I can also be like, hey, do a stack of baskets. So I think this horse does that too. Yeah, that's nothing new. I'm just like, I showed you amazing things I'm doing. I don't think, oh, these things go in there as well. Of the newcomer, I don't think those go in there. Yeah, no, they're big items. And also engines go in a wagon, but they do not go in a regular horse cart. And one of the things that I kind of want to gather is these massive rocks that we have in the biome. So over here, oh my god, there's 4 rocks here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can just carry them all in my wagon, and Craig can't do shit with this little horse. So sorry, Craig. The horse sucks. I actually prefer using Craig's horse. I like the fast one as opposed to the thing I have. Wagon is a beast. Take my shovel, Craig. Take my shovel, I can't carry it. There we go, yeah, so we got this now, these stones, which is fantastic because that will be part of upgrading our smithy in the future. So we will be leaving these here. They will be such a big part of smithy upgrades. And that is why this wagon is something I do recommend you make. If you're at sort of the similar stage that I am, you might be like, two horses, is that not overkill? It's not, you don't need to 100%, but it's better if you do that. Thanks so much, Greg. Thanks so much, Greg. I think that concludes the video. Or else we're teaching too much. Lol. Say bye to YouTube. Oh, I don't even need to tell them bye, everyone. Bye. Well, that was it, guys. I'll see you next time. Until then, bye.